Have you ever felt like your wallet has a hidden hole in it that you just cannot seem to find, no matter how hard you look? It is now the early part of 2026, and the world feels faster and more expensive than it has ever been in our lifetimes. You have worked hard for decades, and you have played by all the rules that society set for you. Yet as you look at your bank account today, it feels like your hard-earned savings are being quietly eroded by 1,000 small leaks that you cannot stop. The average American household is currently losing over $1,600 every single year, just on food that goes straight from the refrigerator into the trash can. Another $1,200 vanishes into ghost subscriptions and digital services that you probably forgot you even signed up for many years ago. It is a state of constant financial hemorrhage, and it is absolutely exhausting for the mind and the soul. But what if the secret to stopping this pain was not actually about earning more money or working more hours? What if the answer was hidden in a set of ancient practices from a culture that mastered the art of simplicity and dignity centuries ago? Today we are going to explore 7 specific Japanese habits that can act as a powerful shield for your retirement and a soothing balm for your soul. These are not just simple tips for saving a few dollars here and there in your daily life. These are fundamental shifts in how you see your world and how you protect the future you have worked so hard to build. Before we unlock these life-changing secrets together, please take a moment to support this mission of intentional and peaceful living. Hit the like button right now if you are ready to take back total control of your finances and your peace of mind. Subscribe to our community so you never miss a single step on this long journey toward lasting peace and freedom. And please leave a comment below telling me about one thing in your house that makes you feel overwhelmed or stressed right now. I read every single one of your stories, and they truly inspire the work that we do here. Now let us begin with the very first habit that will reclaim your mental energy every single morning of your life. Habit number 1 is owning only one of each through the minimalist wardrobe rule. Think about the state of your closet right now at this very moment. Is it overflowing with clothes that you have not worn since 2020 or even earlier? Most of us are carrying the heavy weight of 100 items in our closets, but we only truly love and use about 10 of them on a regular basis. This creates a psychological burden that experts call decision fatigue. Every morning you stand there, staring at a sea of fabric and colors, feeling like you have absolutely nothing to wear to start your day. That hidden stress is a very heavy way to begin your morning, and it drains your brain before the day even begins. The Japanese approach to this problem is refreshingly different and profoundly simple. You choose to own only one of each essential item that you truly need. One high-quality jacket that protects you from the cold and makes you feel proud. One perfect pair of shoes that are comfortable for walking long distances. 3 high-quality shirts that make you feel both confident and comfortable in any situation. By reducing your options, you are not losing your freedom of choice, but you are gaining precious time and mental clarity. You could save $1,800 this year simply by stopping the endless search for the next trendy item that you do not actually need. When you buy one perfect and durable item instead of 10 mediocre ones, you are investing in your own peace of mind and your long-term wealth. Imagine waking up and knowing exactly what you will wear without a single second of hesitation or doubt. That is the very first step toward a Zen retirement, where your mind is free to focus on what truly matters to you. Habit number 2 is the vital principle that everything in your life must have a home. Did you know that the average person spends 40 hours every single year just looking for lost keys or a misplaced wallet. That is an entire work week of your life spent in a state of preventable panic and unnecessary frustration. For those of us who are over 50 years old, this kind of stress is even more damaging to our delicate nervous systems. The Japanese fixed home system is a sacred vow that you make to your future self every day. Your keys must live on one specific hook near the door and nowhere else. Your wallet must live in one specific drawer in your house and nowhere else. Your reading glasses must live on one specific table and nowhere else. There can be no exceptions to this rule and no variations, regardless of how tired you are. When you assign a permanent home to every one of your possessions, your brain can finally stop tracking 20 different background processes at once. It is like upgrading the entire operating system of your daily life to run smoother and faster. The clutter in your house is often just a physical reflection of the clutter that is currently in your mind. When the keys are exactly where they belong, your heart rate stays down and your morning stays calm and focused. This habit costs you $0 to implement, but it recovers a part of your life that you thought was lost to age forever. Habit number 3 is the one in and one out rule, which acts as a powerful dam against the flood of clutter. We live in a modern culture that constantly tells us we need to add and accumulate more things to be happy. But in 2026, the fastest and most effective way to feel truly rich is actually to subtract. This habit is a simple but firm boundary that you set for your living space. Before anything new is allowed to enter your home, something old must leave the premises. If you want to buy a new pair of shoes, you must donate or recycle an old pair of shoes before you make the purchase. This creates a vital moment of friction that kills impulse spending before it can drain your bank account. You will find yourself standing in a store looking at an item and asking yourself if it is truly better than what you already own at home. Most of the time when you are honest with yourself, the answer will be a clear no. This single rule can save you thousands of dollars over time by forcing you to realize that you already have enough to be happy. It stops the constant inflow of junk and protects the sanctuary of your home from becoming a warehouse for things you do not use. Habit number 4 is Kaizen, or the beautiful philosophy of 1% daily improvement. In America, we often love dramatic transformations and setting massive and intimidating goals for ourselves. We say we will save $500 a month or lose 20 pounds of weight in only 30 days. And then we fail quickly because the mountain we are trying to climb is simply too steep for us. The Japanese way of thinking is completely different and much more sustainable. You aim to be just 1% better today than you were yesterday. If you want to build your wealth, do not worry about the big numbers or the complex charts yet. Just save $1 single more today than you did yesterday. If you want to protect your health as you age, do not try to run a marathon on your first day. Just do 1 single push-up or walk for 1 extra minute around your neighborhood. Small and tiny improvements are sustainable, and sustainable habits always compound over time. 1% better every single day for a year makes you 37 times better by the end of that year. This is exactly how you build a retirement that lasts and a body that stays strong and resilient. By respecting the quiet power of the small and the consistent, you are building a foundation that cannot be shaken. Habit number 5 is wabi-sabi, which is the ancient art of embracing imperfection and the beauty of age. Our modern society is obsessed with the new and the shiny. We are told we need new cars and new phones and new faces to be worthy of respect. But this endless chase is a treadmill that leads only to exhaustion and financial bankruptcy. Wabi-sabi teaches us to see the deep beauty in the cracked teacup and the worn wooden table that has served your family. The scratches on your dining table are not damage. They are the living history of your family dinners and celebrations. The patina on your old leather chair is a mark of comfort and a life well lived. When you truly embrace wabi-sabi, you stop being a helpless victim of predatory marketing and consumerism. You stop replacing things that still function perfectly well just because they look a little older. Choosing to repair an item instead of replacing it can save the average person over $5,000 every single year. More importantly, it allows you to be truly content with what is real instead of chasing a perfection that does not exist. Perfection is an expensive and exhausting illusion, but imperfection is a free and beautiful reality that you can enjoy right now. Habit number 6 is tsumitate, which is the practice of making small and consistent contributions over a long time. Many people think they cannot invest for their future because they do not have a large sum of money to start with. But tsumitate proves that the frequency of your actions matters much more than the size of your wallet. Investing $50 every single month is more powerful than investing $600 once a year because of how it trains your mind. When you automate a tiny and manageable contribution, it becomes invisible to your daily spending. You adjust your lifestyle around it, and you eventually forget that it is even happening in the background. In the year 2026, time is your greatest and most valuable financial asset. Even a very small amount invested consistently can grow into a massive safety net for you over the years. Do not wait for a windfall or a lottery win that might never come to your door. Start today with an amount that is so small that it does not hurt your current lifestyle. Let the decades do all the heavy lifting for you while you focus on living your life with joy and purpose. Habit number 7 is motanai, which is a deep and profound sense of regret over any kind of waste. This is the ultimate wealth multiplier for any household. In Japanese culture, waste is seen as a personal failure of respect toward the world and the resources we are given. Take a good look inside your refrigerator right now. Are there wilting vegetables or expired containers hiding in the back? That is money you worked very hard to earn, and it is slowly evaporating away into nothing. Start a weekly inventory of everything you own and everything you consume. Make it a goal to use every single part of what you buy at the store. Audit your monthly subscriptions ruthlessly and without any mercy for the companies. Cancel the gym membership that you do not visit and the streaming service that you do not watch anymore. When you finally stop the leaks in your bucket, you will be shocked at how much wealth was already flowing through your hands. Respecting your resources is the highest and most effective form of financial intelligence you can possess. As we look toward the rest of 2026 together, remember that wealth is not just about the numbers you see in the bank. It is about the freedom to wake up every morning and not be afraid of the future. It is about the deep peace of knowing that you are not a burden to your children or your community. By adopting these 7 simple Japanese habits, you are choosing a life of ease over a life of constant exhaustion. You are choosing the ancient wisdom of the East to navigate the complex and modern challenges of the West. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for spending this valuable time with me today. If these words touched your heart today, please share this video with a friend who might be struggling with the chaos of life. Do not forget to subscribe to this channel and click the bell icon so we can continue this journey of growth together. Comment the word Kaizen below right now if you are committed to improving your life by just 1% today. I believe in your ability to create a life of true abundance and lasting peace. Take care of yourself, and I will see you in the very next one.